channel. So today I've actually decided to do my very first fall tutorial. I have been literally living for this look. No joke, I have worn this like every day for like weeks now. I've changed it up every now and again, but I always go back to this look. So I figured why not show y'all in a tutorial. I'll keep this short. Go ahead and stay tuned if you want to see how I got this look right here. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a ton, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and get started by priming our eyelids. I'm going to take the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. I really enjoyed this primer. It makes my eyeshadow last all day long. And then I'm going to dip into the Morphe 350. I just wanted to use this peachy shade. It's like my favorite go-to transition shade for the fall. So I'm just going to take that and blend it directly into the crease. And then I'm going to go in and blend out any harsh lines. And next I'm going to go in with the dark blush palette by e.l.f. Cosmetics. And y'all, I have literally been loving this for eyeshadow. Here I'm just going to put the blush in the inner corner and outer corner and then kind of connect it in the crease. This just really creates a really nice halo effect, and I love the warmth it brings to the look. And then I decided to go into this Anastasia palette. They don't make this anymore, but they do sell the shade that I'm using called Fudge separately. And I'm just warming up the crease just a little bit. So here I'm just going to go in with the ColourPop Cosmetics eyeshadow. I'm not sure what the name is, but I'll list all the details down below. And I'm just going to place this all over the entire eyelid. And I wanted to bring a little bit more brightness to the center of the lid, so I wet my brush with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray and took the e.l.f. Cosmetics Pinktastic Baked Blush and just placed that right in the center of the lid. And then I took Morphe's coppery shade from the Morphe 350 palette and placed that on the inner corner and outer corner. And I never show my brows, but I decided to like be nice and show y'all this time. It just takes so long to film this part, so I sped it up. I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics brow pencil in neutral brown. This is like my go-to pencil. It's literally $2 and it does just as good as any of the higher end brow pencils. And just look at the difference. Like, my brows are so freaking sparse. And then I'm going in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and just setting those in place and brushing the hairs up. And went in with the Pinktastic Baked Blush once again just to highlight the brow bone. I decided to do my wing liner off camera this time, but I just used the Maybelline Gel Liner. And here I am putting on my Vegas Nay Grand Glamour lashes. These are my go-to lashes. If you know me, you know I wear these every single day. I love them so much. So next I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Mega Plush Mascara and blend my falsies and natural lashes together. And then I'm going to prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and mix it with the Pixi Flawless Beauty Primer. This just creates like a custom primer for my skin type. And now for my favorite part, the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. This is literally my ride or die foundation. I wear it every single day. It's so natural but has such great coverage, and it doesn't settle into any fine lines whatsoever. If you're in the market for a new foundation, definitely give this one a go. It's super affordable, and I am promising you, you're probably gonna love it. Let's cover up those under eyes, y'all. So I'm going to go in with the, what is it? It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This is such a pigmented concealer, like no joke, covers up any imperfection that you want it to cover. So I'm basically doing under the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, and I have a lot of darkness around my mouth, so I always make sure to conceal there. And then I'm just going to go in with a beauty blender and make sure it's all nice and blended in. Taking the Coty Airspun Loose Powder and baking underneath my eyes. This is just going to ensure that the concealer doesn't crease and stays all day long. I'm going to go in with the Revlon Naked Skin Powder in medium just to set the foundation and take away any shine. I'm going to bring some color back into my face by contouring. I'm using this e.l.f. contour brush, and this has literally changed my contouring game, no joke. It makes it so easy to put it precisely where you want it, and I'm using the Shade and Light palette, which I always use, and I don't know, these two together just have been my go-to contouring things. I just love them so much. And then I'm going to go in with the middle shade. I like to use this one on the forehead just because it has a little bit more warmth, whereas the other one has a little bit more gray, so coolness to it, where it's better for in the hollows of the cheek, whereas this one is better for the forehead. And then I like to always go back in with the clean brush just to blend away any harsh lines. And then I'm going to go back in with the contour brush by e.l.f. and contour my nose. This honestly has made contouring my nose so much easier. Before, I used to really be terrible at it, and now I'm getting a little better. Now I'm going in with the lightest shade in the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette with a beauty blender and just cleaning up underneath the contour. This is just going to help if you blend it down a little too far, and it just really makes things nice and sharp. And here I'm just basically blending away all of that powder. I know it looks kind of scary right now, but next I'm going to go back in with a brush just to kind of bring a little bit of warmth on the jawline, because it can look a little stark white if you just leave it alone after you put that lighter shade from the Shade and Light palette. So I'm going to go back in and add a little bit more warmth. And now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. blush called Mellow Mauve. This is the perfect fall blush. It's just like neutral, but it has a little pink to it and a little mauve, obviously. I don't know. I just thought it looked really pretty with the look. And now let's add some highlight. I'm taking Pinktastic once again. And this is a baked blush, y'all, but I really think it looks best as a highlighter. I wear this like most often out of all of my highlighters. I love this one the most. It's just the perfect shade for my skin tone, and it just looks like that really pretty glow from within. And then I always like to take it on my Cupid's bow and down the bridge of my nose. And here I'm just taking the dark blush palette and smoking out the lower lash line and adding a little bit of color underneath there. And now for the final step, I'm actually going to take this e.l.f. matte lipstick in the shade Scarlet Night. This is the perfect fall shade. It's so beautiful and so vampy, and I adore these lipsticks. They're some of my favorites from the drugstore because they're only $3 and they honestly last a really long time on me. And then I decided to take this blush palette once again and add it over top just to make the lipstick even more matte. And after I set everything into place with the Urban Decay All-Nighter, that is going to be it for this fall tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, guys.